Hello everybody, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. My nickname is Corn, and I'm here today with a subscriber appreciation giveaway. And I put a lot of time in on this one, and it is to tell my subbies, especially those who are interested in what I make, thank you for being here. And for most of you staying, even when I was speaking of religion, when I was speaking of politics, you still stayed. Even if you disagreed with me 100%, you still stayed. I appreciate that. Please know that. If you're asking yourself, do I want to keep it? Yes. I was thinking, oh, this could go there and that could go there and you could write here. But anyway, it was made with my subscribers in mind. And in case you're wondering, I'm going to say this first and I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to explain everything I did because it would take too long. And most people don't really want to hang that long, or they just don't have the time to do that. I understand. Been there, done that. If you have any questions about anything in particular, please let me know. I've had a few questions already. One thing is, I need to say this right off the bat. This is for U.S. residents only, because this is going to cost me to send it. And I've put a lot of money in it already, so you know what I mean? And I know what it costs to send things overseas, or even, as close to our neighbors up north. It costs a lot, and especially with the weight on this one and the size of this one. So I'm sorry that has to be that way, but, money-wise, it's going to cost me even to send it here quite a bit in the States. So with that said, in order to enter, you have to be 18 and above, 18 years old and above. You have to be a subscriber to this channel, because that's what this is all about, for real. You have to, like I said, live in the United States. You have to put in the comments below. Please look at the video and see what I've done, what you would put in it, how you would use it. I think most Americans, especially everything we've been going through lately, need a lot of love and kindness in our country. The majority of my subscribers are women, and we need it more now than we ever have. And I mean love and kindness, not that other stuff. So I'm hoping that this will be a good thing for one of my subscribers with, like I said, all that Americans are going through right now. So without further ado, we did what I call the bib together, which I can get it up close if you'd like, if you didn't see that video. Down here, I ended up putting a lot of stuff at the bottom because for me, if I had kept it, I would have put it on my coffee table for the holidays and placed it like so. And see, you get all these goodies, down here. Charms, the church, the snowman. You can't see, but there's that little letter with the hearts on it under there, because don't we love to get letters and cards for Christmas? That's my favorite thing to receive for Christmas, are beautiful cards. My favorite are handmade, but if you don't have the time, I just love cards. I just think they're so much fun, and I do display mine. So this is my bib. I ended up, when I put just the seam bind, and this is from a thrift store, when I put that on it, it wasn't holding it, because this is heavy. I did it out of, well, I could go on and on. This is just heavy. Okay. And here's how the spine turned out. Here's our spine. And then there's the back where I have, okay, handmade by me. Alrighty, so it's a double bow, y'all. Doing it like that. We have a bow here and a bow with the lace as well. Okay, and then this lifts right off so that you don't have to worry about smushing the poinsettias or anything like that. You just have a nice flat surface. That's why I did that. And then you open this up, and down here on the pocket we have, for those of you who have been with us for a long time, this is Twerp Twerp. This cardinal is representing our Twerp Twerp that Handsome brought to the channel. And then we have an angel fussy cut, and it says, heap on more wood. The wind is chill, but let it whistle as it will. We'll keep our Christmas merry still. And that's a quote by Sir Walter Scott. Okay, and in that pocket, we have this tag with our little mitten charm on it. Die cut of 25 for the 25th. We have lace here, and we have 1, 2, 3 small, I don't want to take everything out, but little, see, small little tags in here. And then I have this piece here that you can write on the back as well. And then I also have, we have within the journal a tiny journal. I don't know if you all saw one of my hauls, but how precious is this? We've got the little corgi pup here. We've got the hutch with fresh baked pie on it. We have, is that Yorkshire pudding, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. We have, look at this wonderful stove. And we have, this piece is knitted. I just think that's darling. And what it was on the inside, okay, it had this already in it. That's why this isn't fitting to the top bottom, you know, to the edges, because it had this here and this here. So what I did is I took my coffee dyed paper and tore it into fitting in, see where that is. So we've got gingerbread here. We've got a poinsettia here and bells. No, wait a minute, those aren't bells. Yes, they are. Gold bells. I don't know if that's showing up there, metallic gold. We've got a Christmas tree that has the metallic gold on that as well with decorations. We have a little snowflake. Speaking of that, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. I hope they're wrong. This is where I sewed it. Excuse me, y'all. And here's our deer. He's got a scarf on. He's so cold. Then we have a house. Then we have a polar bear. Then we have the dove. And then we have a swan. Okay? And that goes in here. Now, my pockets on the front and the back, I made larger so that they could hold more stuff in them. Okay? Now, on this side, you have, this is a an ornament that I took apart and then cut around it with pinking shears and then sewed around 3 sides with my machine, okay? So inside of that one, I think a lot of y'all have seen this one before. We have the chiffon at the top. This is stamped and colored by me. Then we have 3 die cuts of the Christmas trees, And this is a little pocket with the little gnome. I'm going to get this as close as I can because you know I love my gnomies. Feeding the deer, the little fawn. So, and that goes inside of here. Okay. And then after that, we have these pages. And we did this one together, but we didn't do the tag together. And this is cut out of paper I've had for probably 6 years from Tuesday morning. This is what Christmas tastes like. And we did the chocolate chip cookies together, remember that? And I put, this is fussy cut out of fabric, y'all, my gingerbread man. And a lot of times, I don't know if you all do this on doilies, paper doilies, put your cookies or baked goods on them. And of course you can, if you have, a lot of them have butter in the recipe, and you'll see the little grease marks on the paper doilies. But then I thought y'all might get a kick out of it on the back of this paper. Get it? Milk and cookies. That's what Christmas tastes like, milk and cookies, y'all. I thought y'all might get a kick out of that. I was hoping you would. And then on this one, I'm not going to take everything apart on this. This is not my idea. And, you know, I don't sleep well in the middle of the night. YouTube thought I'd enjoy watching this wonderful crafter. If I find her again, I will put it in my description box. Give credit where credit is due. Stringing the beads on waxed thread. This is a hidden paper clip. I fussy cut this tree out, and I don't know if I hit it just right. The gold here and the gold little specks all over, I painted in metallic gold. And also, I don't know if it's showing up either, where it's the snow, I put glitter glue. And then on this lace here, we've got the little snowman. Then on the back of the hidden paper clip, we have this. Oh, I didn't say, the little time card. I thought that would be so much fun if I were keeping it. It's just a suggestion. If I were keeping it, I would put like the week of Christmas, you know, Monday, who came over or what we did and stuff like that. And then in here, there are 2 bingo cards. And in here, there are some heart, I think they're punches that you can put, you know, when you call the bingo. You don't need the apparatus. All you all know is you need a bowl and some numbers. Somebody can even type out the numbers or do it on the computer and then pick them out. It's fun. It's fun. So that's what's inside of here. My little girl with her teddy, that is a rub-on. And this is one of the coin envelopes from Dollar Tree. Then this one, little lace on it, but you just open it up and you can journal on that. Speaking of journaling, this is another stamp, and I colored that. Washi, die cut, and then you can go ahead and on there do some more journaling. There is always, I don't know about y'all, but there's always so much going on before Christmas, you know? As in, oh, we did this, we did this, we did this. I did for the tabs, I have 3 tabs on here. I did stamp on them. This is Peace on Earth, which is my favorite thing about Christmas. I hope and pray to God Almighty, literally, that peace on earth continues throughout, not all the world as we know, but through most of it. I wish it was all the world. Not wish, I pray it was all the world. Now this one we talked about before. I sewed these 3 pockets on. And I did get these three, I did get that idea from My Porch Prints. Okay, that wasn't mine. So in here we've got Deck the Halls. And there's some stenciling inside of there, but great places to either put a picture or a picture, and then writing who it is and how much fun y'all had. There's lines on this one. You might think, well, wait a minute, Corn, since they're kind of heavy, why did you do the squiggly there? You know, well, to me, they've got squigglies because the cat has seen them and is batting them around. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, plus that's what I thought. Then we did this one together. We talked about this too. This is a Dollar Tree ribbon with that precious snowflake and tree with snow on it. Did this sewing, and then put this on back. This one so that the winner can write on it. Another stamp and color and die cut journal on here. And then here's some of my candy cane vellum page. Then this I got from Hobby Lobby, and I colored in, let me get it close, I colored in the green leaves, and then I added my die cut leaves, and I also did the die cuts of the poinsettias, and then I did the gold stickles in the center for their seeds. And this vintage little boy and girl on the sled is a rub-on, and this is my coffee paper, and I don't know if it's showing up, but this is where it looks kind of lacy. You know, you put the placemats on them. Okay, and there's the back of that. This is a hidden paper clip as well. This page, I don't know, it's just something about it I really like. It's not just the colors, I just really like this one. So my pocket has the vellum. Let me see if I take that up, maybe you can see, take this here. Maybe you can see the stars, the silver stars. So I also did the die cuts in the silver stars. Okay, and then behind there, Trina sent me this. This is from an old magazine, and she had sent me this. It says, when you remember those you love, let the Work Basket magazine send holiday greetings. And that's what it's from. See? Do y'all remember them? I do. I remember them in my grandmother's, she had this big basket with yarn and stuff like that, and sometimes she'd have the magazines in there. And then this is something fussy cut. There's the gold stickles again in the center. Stencil. And then someone like me needs lines. I love lines. I mean, I can still write. It's just going to go uphill, downhill, and all over the place. You know what I mean? Okay. So then this is just put on with a paper clip that is the green that has just a snippet of fabric that I made into looking like it's a little bow. And this is the one we talked about before also. The pocket here has 3 vellum tags and then 2 small vellum tags going this way in that pocket. And then here I sewed this on, and I sewed this. You'll see what I sewed on when I flip it. We've got lace, the red lace down here, and it's to hide. Yeah, you can see all that what I did with my sewing. You can hide something over here, you know. And then picture to me, picture, or you can write in black on that as well. And then little tuck spot. I could fold this out, but I don't think y'all need to see it. It says hello, and then you write on it. And then behind here it says, let your heart be light. Don't we need that now more than ever? Do not live in fear. Do not do it, because then you know who wins if we live in fear. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And some more the other side to that peppermint vellum. Then here I just fussy cut out these cookies. And then this is die cut with the stockings hanging. Then I made this gold, I love this gold vellum, y'all. Little envelope. And this is fabric here, die cuts here, cardstock here, and lace here. And I'm not going to show you what's inside because, you know, the winner needs some kind of surprise, right? They need something to say, hey, I didn't know that was in there. Alrighty. And here, and I didn't touch this with anything because I thought maybe they want some white, just pure white to write or a picture or do something themselves too. And this one has the little church, and I don't know if you can see the little rhinestones at the top of the church. Hopefully you can. Then this one is one that you all saw me, but you didn't see that I made a belly band with it. Let's go over here first. And this little pocket here, this is cut out of fabric, and this is fussy cut, and I thought it might be fun to show, here's the cookie cutter, and here's the cookie. And then here is Handsome's contribution. I had showed him quite a few recipes. I said, I want to put a recipe in there for the winner. And he picked this one out of the ones I showed him. This is a chocolate Linzer tart, y'all, on this side. And yes, I did go ahead and, you know, tear it and then go around it, ink it up. And I also got out, I think these are my colored pencils that I did these with. I did this like weeks ago. Then the gifts down here, because it was just a blank spot, that's a rub-on. And then I colored this as well. Then on the other side is chocolate coconut bars. Yum. But you remember, he loves his chocolate goodies. I like the lemon bars, personally. He likes my lemon bars, too. Now, on this one, on this little tag, and then the winner gets to write whatever they want. I fussy cut these out of a bag that Dollar Tree had several years ago. I don't know if you're smiling thinking, oh, I remember, or I bought those. But I just thought cookies and cookies and cookies. Sugar cookies galore. And then on this side, the belly band with the sugar white as snow, Mrs. Claus's baking powder, pure, what does it say, and wholesome. Okay? And so what I put on the belly band are my two little die cuts with the spoon and the, I'm drawing a blank, whisk. It comes to me, y'all. It'll come. It just sometimes takes me humming and hawing. All right. Then here's your recipe card. And then the die cuts like so. And then you can put on the back here, I would think was, darling, just suggestion now. Green ink, wouldn't that be fun? So that's what's under the belly band. This is, and you know, if you don't bake, let's say the winner doesn't bake, but what if their relatives do and they can say, ooh, we had this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? I'm going to go quicker because we've just done the first signature and there's 3 signatures in here. Okay, sorry. These 3 circles, there's pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. That is also from my porch print. So such a darling idea. This is a sticker that I put on a solid piece of cardstock and then placed in the center here. And I could show you, I've already shown you some of these. This is, well, I'll show you real quick. This is a deer that is embossed on the vellum snow. Did some ink work. Then here on this little paper clip that, you know how you how you turn the, you can see it better over here. Whoopsie. Here, you know how you turn that and make it kind of pretty? Well, I did that. It hurt my hands after a while, y'all. Anyway, because I did quite a few. I've put on there the little Charm Noel, and I showed a lot of you all this. You open this up. I made this envelope. These are die cuts, and this is Christmas music, vintage. Okay, so we've got that there. Here is another recipe card that I got from Dollar Tree a couple of years back. Isn't that darling? Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we're on to here. Here's Silent Night for this tab. I put, this is a stamped and then fussy cut out fox, and then I put some, sprinkled some snow on him. This we have stenciling. We have 'Tis the Season to Sparkle. That's why my, you'll see a lot of glitter in here. I don't know if you can see the glitter flourishes I put on there, but they're on there. And then glitter on the star as well. And this is a bag that I've cut. Oh boy. There we go. It goes in nicely, but the bag is so light. This is another coffee dyed. This is my favorite page, in case you want to know. Besides the cooking ones, this one just, I don't know, just every time I see it, I'm like, I love him so much. I'd love to pet that deer. And then you open this. This says the snowflakes on the vellum here. And then this is a rub-on the little girl making a snowman. And I put that on the same paper as the background so that it would just look like she is making a snowman and the deer has come to watch her. Stenciling, we have the pocket going this way. So you take out 3 tags here. Fussy cut some peppermints. This is, I got in a thrift store from a guest book, because I thought if you're having people over, even if it's family, write them down when they came and their name. And this teeny tiny, I got this teeny tiny paper clip off of Amazon. Stenciling. This is one of junk mail envelopes, and you lift it up and you have underneath, you have the tree. And then on top you have the cookie cutter that is the tree, okay? Now why is that acting up, y'all? Because it's, oh I know, because I put it in the back pocket. There's 2. There's 2, so okay, there we go. I think it's 2. I'm gonna have to check that out, make sure. This is my second favorite. Just fussy cut out these poinsettias, and then I put this precious little Nomi. I think he's so sweet. There's the back of him. This little journaling card, so sweet. This is the other side to that bag. Fa la 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 la, and I can't keep doing it. I think I might get in trouble there too. I don't know how long you can sing something before you don't get in trouble with the copyright. Okay, some more stenciling on this side, and then fussy cut the candy cane, and this is a flip, okay? And what I did, since I made it so small, what I did was just go like so, fussy cut some more of my little peppermints out of the paper. And yes, that might be a tiny spot to write in, but how much fun is it to write tiny? I think it's fun. I do. Okay, so that goes there. Alrighty. I know this is long, and it's going to be super long, but I got to show you this stuff. And if I don't talk at all, well, that's not going to happen. You all know me. And then I made this Isn't he precious? Isn't he the cutest? Die cuts and washi and more washi and stamping. And then I put this on the back to write on. So that's my little baby. And yes, I made the envelope as well out of vellum. And this one. And we've already talked about this one too. You have this journaling card, and then I did some sewing. I did the packages under the tree. I did stickles on the tree. And then you can journal on the back. And what, if it were me, I'd do it either in red or in white. Do my journaling. That white jelly roll, I just love that thing. I've had it so long, I don't even remember where I got it. Okay. And then we have a little tuck spot at the top. And then you've got a little lace, but the lace has hearts in it, but my hearts are turned upside down. That's all right. I think they still look nice. Little polar bear, Merry Christmas. Here's just a very simple little tag. Okay. And then inside there, then this is fabric. And then again, journaling spot. And then, whoops, there's a front pocket, top pocket, and a back pocket. And there's my little bee from fabric. Bee with the hat on. And some washi. And some more lace here. And 25. And that looks so plain that I went ahead and drew a little holly with the leaves. I don't know if you see that. Yeah. And so that goes there. And then this tucks up, this whole thing tucks up inside of that pocket. And here. And in this pocket, there's some stenciling. You have postcard. I did the stamping, everything on that. You have a library card, which is dealing with violins and music. And then there's this little receipt. Yep. And I did a little rub-on that to make it more festive. Okay, so that's what's in this one. Oh boy. You know how you want it, how you have everything just so. This one is another one of the three. I love having a vellum pocket in the center. I just love that. And this is sewn, machine sewn. And then we have in the back, we have this tag with the lace and cut, fussy cut bell and ribbon and all that good stuff. And then we have this little tiny one. Do a little writing on and some die cuts. And then in the top pocket, these are fussy cut babies that I loved peeking out of the pocket. And yes, I colored them with alcohol markers. Let me see, I'll get those as close as I can. The little girl, gingerbread, and the little boy. Okay. And I also, to make them look baked, put my distress ink around them. Okay. Stencil, excuse me, I thought this stenciling looked like ornaments. I was real happy with that. Then we have some more, another vellum page that says Sleigh Bells Ring, Joy Noel, Merry Christmas. This is a paper clip. I don't know if you've seen them. You can get them most office stores or an office section in a store where they're little magnets. And I went ahead and covered it with red and white gingham paper. And then I did the die cuts of the gingerbread and just put them on there. This is fussy cut out of, like I said, some of that old paper. And I did some coloring, not all as you see, but I did some coloring for that. And there's the other side. And then this is a journaling card, and I don't know if it's showing up or not, but got out my brush and my gold paint again, and for the center, oh, this might be stickles, not stickles, something pearl, liquid pearl. And then I painted so many of these little teeny dots with the gold paint. And then in this little side pocket, here's a little band for it. And then you open that up, and that's what I sewed around it, as you hopefully can see. And then you go this way, and the kitten, the little cat, is on the floor and is so tired from batting those ornaments around. The corgi has a portrait, the cat has a portrait on the wall as well. Garland and the chandelier and the old-fashioned TV. I thought that was sweet. So that goes here. Then we have the final tab, and that's joy. I think when you look at it a certain way, it looks like foy, but it's joy with the heart. There's a heart there. Some more stenciling. Hope your holidays are sweet, just like you. And it's sweet of my subbies to stay with me. Not all of you did, and that's okay. That's all right. And this is a journaling card, Jingle Bells. And then you get a guest check that says be merry, and you give you a little peppermint, because when you had some lunch, maybe you had some tuna. I'm just being silly. Okay. Then here, this is another piece of fabric that is stamped. Then did some sewing, then a sticker with some bling, and there's no place like home for the holidays, and did some coloring here. And then did just some torn paper here and half of a doily here. And behind all of that, if you see the glittering, that is, what is it? It's not tulle. Anyway, you could get them at Hobby Lobby. Remember there, you can make tons of stuff with them. And I just put a piece of it back there, and there's the back of it. Little hearts. So many people absolutely love, love, love Christmas. And for my subbies that don't celebrate Christmas, I apologize. I mean no offense. I really don't. None at all. And here's the other side of the music paper on the first day of Christmas, it says. And then I have some little pieces of deer and little pieces of ephemera and stuff, and measurements for baking and things in there. I dyed this paper with paint. Here's the other side of the vellum. This is the lace that has that darling little envelope. Then this is the other side of it's the other pocket. And in the back, there's Heartfelt Holidays with the corgi. Then I made this one with the Jingle Bells, and I cut them, die cut them out of silver paper. And then this one. Isn't that cute? Okay. And then the very back, little lace on the pocket, fussy cut, little stickles, little dots of stickles here and here. And then inside of here, is, you know how I love to do these? I love to do these. Little notepad. Then I thought this was cute, and did the rub on here with the candle and the rub on here, Merry Christmas, the library card. And then you all, I've shown you all this one before, the holiday cheer, and I painted the gold on the stars. And then inside you have my coffee dyed paper here with the boot, and then this piece with pine cones. Hold on, there's another one in there because I know I put 3 in here. Oh yeah, here it is. And then with the snowflake. So that's what goes in the back. I'm going to put that in later. I'll put these out here. And yes, it is an alligator mouth. You can tame it somewhat with the bib. You can tame it. 2 other things that went with it that did not have space for, since it's already, is this little piece. This holds it together. And you have, it's an envelope, by the way, and you have the Christmas tree charm here. And then it says Merry Christmas and ribbon, and then the little deer in the corner. Okay, so that goes here, here, and then this, yes, the red lace here, some fabric, a sticker that is put on gold vellum, and then fussy cutout. Okay, so that goes with it. That will go with it. And then I saw this again on my porch prints. This can go in it, but because of the way you use it, I think if it was a wider one, or this was smaller, if I made this smaller, it would be better. I personally wouldn't. If I was going to put it in there, I'd either put it in a pocket, a tuck spot, or I would, you know, put a paper clip on it. But what you do, you've probably done these yourselves. This is my first, is this is just a gold button brad. But you can put picture here, okay? Picture here. This is so much fun. Picture here. Picture here. Or picture, you know what I mean? Or picture here, if you do it up like that. Or writing, or you can hide your writing, you know. Maybe do nothing here. Yes, that turned around because it did, because that can happen. And so I did one that goes with it as well. Okay, and then real quick, like I do anything real quick, this is the envelope to the card that I made. And yes, I made the envelope as well. This is a die cut of snowflake, and then die cut of the poinsettia, and then the gold stickles in the center. This will be on the back, which is a wax seal that I made with a little branch on it. And here is the card, which I have been hoarding for some time because I put it on display in my house as a decoration because I love it so much. But I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to share it out. And then on the inside, I fussy cut Noel, and I got out my gold paint again and did all that little dots and stuff, okay? So that will go with it. This will go. And these go with it as well. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.